Aloha! Welcome to my ocean room. It's unfinished, but you know, we've got a whale. And that's the ocean, but it's not done. I'm actually gonna, there we go. Ruby is here today. Ruby, say hi to the, hi! I've got fire in the ocean room. I'm sorry, okay. So, we're gonna be doing another pick of crystals today. What's it gonna be about? I don't know, but I've got some pomegranate seeds. Ooh. Let's bring out our desert rose. Our blue Adventurine. And our emerald. Yep. That seems like a good idea. Okay, so pile 1, this is the desert rose. Pile 2, this is the blue Adventurine. Pile 3, this is the emerald. And what's this pick a card going to be about? Why you're important. Don't we want to talk about why you're important? That's what we're going to do today. All right. I shall see you at your pile. Okay. Pile 1. Why is my desert rose important? Okay, well, you definitely activate people's third eyes. I'm getting that right off the bat. You probably have very powerful hands. You're maybe you're a good dancer. People don't want to drop you. You might be fickle. You might be like a very slippery through people's hands. Haha. Ruby. You're magical. You're definitely magical. Because Reiki, you could be very good Reiki practitioners, huh? You might be an air element. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just keep going. I don't know what's happening right now. That's appropriate. Okay. Why am I having a weird moment right now? Okay. Why are you important? Let's look at your archetype. Sorry. Ruby, are we having a weird day? Okay, why are you important? My desert rose by 1. Okay. Dang. We've got destroyer, teacher, bully, detective, and scribe. All right. So you've got great powers of observation and intuition. You have the desire to seek out the truth. You are preserving knowledge and information through writing it down or in some other way. I don't know. What's your culture like? Destroyer. You are releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. You are a teacher. You have the ability to communicate that knowledge that you've been saving up. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Yeah, your throat chakra is like very hip happening. And you also have you have a tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront your inner fears that bully you. You help people confront their own inner fears that bully them because they're intimidated by you. So they have to just like confront that before they come up to you, because they want to come up to you, because they want you to teach them. They're like, teach me your wisdom. Oh my God, I was literally blowing on that desert rose and this guy's blowing. Wow, I love it when it all connects like that. I also really, really, really like this card. Why am I talking so fast? Maybe you talk fast. Because like she's opening the globe and then all of these others like little worlds are just like coming out, and I love that. I love that so much. I don't know why I love that, but I do. Okay, so essentially, you're cool. You make people learn things about themselves, so that makes you very, 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 very important. You might be musical. I don't know, maybe you're a drummer. Do you have the bongos? Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why else are you important? I feel like we're kind of like speeding through this. I don't know what's going on. Are you speeding through life right now? You might be speeding through your lessons and like leveling up. You're leveling up. Yes, I do say so. I do decree. I'm thinking about like Shakespeare right now. People might like write sonnets about you, or you might write sonnets or something. Oh, yes, you awaken other people. You're very focused. And you're a light being. Oh. Yep. You help others through their awakenings, because you're the beam of light at the end of the tunnel that they like are looking for, but they can't see that it's you. So they're just like walking down the tunnel, following your light, and that is extremely important. And then maybe eventually they'll see that it's you, but for now they don't. But like, oh, do you see that? That's beautiful. I love you. I do. Oh. You're really good at letting go of all that's hold you back with a sword of truth. You are just cutting through. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Okay. You're very focused. You're incredibly focused, but you're focused on your heart space. You've brought your heart space up to your head space, so they're like conjoined. And from that, the light is being shot through for other people. And for yourself. You're very focused, and you inspire focus and devotion amongst other people. Yeah. You're also very, 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 very connected to the stars. You might be a channel for the stars. You are a light being. You've got cosmos in your head and the world in your hands. People look to you for inspiration. People look to you as if you're like their North Star. Like, you are the guiding way. You are the Christmas star. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. You got the world in your palms. At the snap of a finger, you could... I don't even know. You're a seer. You see all things. You definitely do. And you definitely work a lot with cosmic energies. You're probably really into... You're probably really into astrology. You've definitely had an inward revolution of your own, and you cause people to have an inward revolution of their own, especially involving the divine feminine. You might be very, 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 very healing to people's divine feminine energies. You bring it out, and you light it on fire, and then you show it the way. That really is what happens, I guess. Yep, because you aren't afraid to let your light shine and live your life in color. Haha. Yeah. Definitely. You give really good insight, and you are expanded. This is what's called a Merkaba. If you wish to, like, imagine yourself in it, you can pretty much astral project anywhere in the entire galaxy and just, like, feel very protected and safe. Nothing can harm you, and move really fast with it. And you might be in the process of soulmating. Or you might be someone that helps other people find their soulmates or realize that they have a soulmate. And that's very important, because that, my dear friends, is what love is all about. Well, I mean, it's about more things, but like, love is love, and love is just fun and wonderful and beautiful. and just great. And I love it. I love love, and I love you. And I'm talking really fast, so I don't know if you're really excited or if you had too much coffee today, or maybe I'm really excited and I had too much coffee today. Ah! Okay. Oh, yes. This is like my favorite card to come out. Whoever you are, like, we are definitely very closely connected. And I can already tell just because of the cards that I'm pulling out right now. Alright. I like you. Okay, so we've got, this is the earth power, so this is just different energy vortexes on earth. These are maybe what you might be, I'm holding this and I'm starting to talk in like a Scottish accent, send help, okay. No, okay. Sorry, I don't know what's happening to me. Ruby, you're like exciting. You've got a lot going on. You've got quite a bit going on. Yeah, here I am like putting more air on myself. You've definitely got something going on with air that makes you extremely important. But let's see what what areas of the world you might be important to. The fairy circles. Those are in Celtic areas, like England, Scotland, Ireland. Why am I saying it like that? Who knows? You see magic everywhere. You look deeper for a solution. You're open to transforming yourself. Curiosity is valuable to you. I like that. Curiosity did not kill the cat. Might have killed Ruby though. Ruby, are you alive still? Ruby's like, I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Okay, wilds. The Gobekli Tepe. Connecting with my higher power is a timeless act. It is within my DNA. It is a natural and useful part of my life. So you are very connected with your higher power. You might have more evolved DNA, and because of that, you are evolving the DNA of all the people around you. Which I would have to say is extremely important to this world. The Ganges, oh, yes, like the Ganges River. I forgive and do not fear. Ruby, who do you think you are? Sorry. You might be able to cut out distractions real quick. Everything's happening so fast. Is this what your energy does? Maybe. That's important. I needed this today. Okay. The Ganges. I forgive and do not fear. I accept where I am at this moment, and thus I can flow and grow from here. You're very connected to like the lotus flower, to water elements, to Amazon tribes and the moon. You literally like are the desert rose in this woman's hand. You're fearless. You're very forgiving. And you are incredibly expansive. We've also got Death Valley. A quote that my mom always says is, walking through the valley of death. Don't know what that means, but she says it sometimes. But I am resilient. There is hope. There can be success through hardships. You've walked through the valley of death. You came out, and you're growing even more life than ever. I mean, this is Death Valley. That's a desert. You chose the desert rose. You are the rose in the desert. You are the water that people need when they're dying. That's very important, though. I mean, you know. Okay. Uluru. I have power and it is real. I create my destiny. I carry the greatness of my ancestors in my body and my soul. You're very connected to your ancestors. I think that this is Australian, like Australian Aboriginal tribes. So more desert energy. Now that I'm thinking about it, I am eating pomegranate seeds, and that's very like much about fertility, about balancing the cycles of like life and death, even in the earth. Pomegranates remind me of like the story of Persephone, which is, you know, a Greek story, which is another area that you got. Greek mythology, where Persephone lives half of the time in the underworld and the other half of the time above, creating spring and summer and winter and fall in her absence and in her presence. Yeah, so I guess we'll get to the Greek part. The Oracle of Delphi, which is like the women that were able to interpret Apollo's messages very, very, very clearly by taking psychedelics, essentially. So not only are you connected with the sun, with the moon, you're connected with the sun too. You're important because you receive divine messages constantly and clearly. You look for the truth in any situation. You know yourself. Power comes from the inside and then out. You might be really good at darts, or like hitting the arrow on the mark. Okay, and then we've got Svalbard, which I'm pretty sure is like near the North Pole. Both darkness and light are necessary. There is light even in the darkest of nights. I accept that I am a part of the cycle of nature. I open myself to new wonders every day. Yep. You're really cool. This is like the Aurora Borealis. It's like a light phenomenon that happens. And you're very connected to like cosmic light energies. You're a light being, yeah. And then on Earth, very much the desert and the water and the rivers. The Terracanine. Growth is good, but I acknowledge it can sometimes be painful. I accept my own wild soul. I can be alone and connected. You're extremely important. I hope you know that. I don't even know. There's like nothing here that I could even like fight and try and be like, maybe not. Can you imagine? I'm like, you come here for like a card reading about why you're important, and I'm just like, actually, I don't, probably not. No, you're very, like, I can't even dispute this. Yeah. Okay. I just hit my dog on the head on accident, and I didn't mean to. Now she's licking my hand. She's not mad. You're not mad, huh, Mama? Thank you so much for being here. Why my hair's doing that, like, send help. Oh, maybe you're really good at sending help. Like, you're the, like, when people are like, send help, like, from above, like, they're like, God, please help me. You just show up in their lives. And they're like, oh, thank freaking heck. Yep. I'm really interested. Why? What's happening? You're really great. Oh my gosh. And the candle that I did was across the dunes, which is like another desert thing. So I don't know exactly what's going on here, but it's a lot. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're gonna, yep. Okay, next pile. Thank you guys. You are very important. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Okay. Howdy. Pile 2, those of you that chose the blue Adventurine. Howdy, howdy, howdy ho. Howdy ho. I just dropped you. I dropped the last one too. But this one, when I dropped it, it was like, it's still nearby. So I don't know what that says about you, but maybe we'll find out. Being really drawn to the fact that there's like a line. There's definitely many parts to you that you have like melded together. You're very like expansive, yes, but you're very the polarity within you is great, but you like meld it together really, really, really well. You're also very adventurous. Like you probably cliff jump, like you might have been skydiving, I don't know. You're very calming, you're very courageous. Well, why are you important? What's the big idea here? Well, let's ask my friend the archetype cards. I'm also being drawn to the fact that this is a more triangular pyramid type stone, so you might be really connected to Egypt and the pyramids. They're a very like clean channel source of like divine communication. For sure. You also might really like Van Gogh. I'm being drawn to, I have a bunch of different like paintings and artists and stuff on this, and I'm being really, really drawn to this picture of a sunset and this picture that Van Gogh did. You're like a tree of life. You have a tree of life within you. Definitely. And you are very reflective of all the beautiful colors that other people hold inside of them. You're like a mirror to them. You're a mirror to the beauty that other people have within them. You mirror that back at them because you have that beauty within you as well, because you are very, 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 there's a lot of differences going on within your energetic field. And everyone can find a part of themselves within you. And because of that, that gets reflected. Oh yeah, you might be an artist, because I'm actually really being drawn to like all the different art pieces. You find beauty in the world and you draw it out. Definitely. Okay, what we got, what we got, what we got. Oh, you, oh, you. Oh, you. All right. Oh, you. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but oh, you. Okay, we've got prostitute and virgin. So I don't know how, like, different polarities we could possibly get here, but we've got prostitute and virgin. Ah! Okay, well, now I'm dropping the prostitutes. I'm dropping all the prostitutes. Maybe you've been to Amsterdam. Red light district. I'm like, woo, party. No, okay. Or maybe that's a dream of yours. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. And this woman is just like, actually, she may not even be a woman. I don't know. Whatever she wants to be. But people are throwing dollar bills at her. Dollar bills, yo. 2 chains. I don't know what's happening. 2. Okay. Sorry. Whoa. Calm down here, Jenna. Virgin. Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. You may have in the past been very fearful of intimacy. But not anymore, my dear fellow. Not anymore. You are both a virgin and a prostitute. And do you know how hard it is to be a virgin prostitute? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, but like, that's what I was saying with like these polarity things. Like, you are both light and dark at the exact same time. Perfectly like jumbled and massaged together. Okay. We've got detective. You have great powers of observation and intuition. You have a desire to seek out the truth. And you are the Messiah. Serving humanity with humility. I mean, of course you're important. You know the truth. And you're serving humanity with humility. You're humble about it. You're like, yeah, okay, I may be like the messiah of this generation, but like, no big deal. I'm just like trying to find the truth. You're also a really good lover, however you want to take that one. Great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And people just want to hold your heart. Your heart is very big and it's just red and warm, and it's like your heart hugs people. Your heart is a hugger. You're a lover, but your heart is a hugger. Yeah, and with that prostitute and with the virgin type situation, like, you got it going on. Yeah, you got it going on. Okay, then we also have the king and the knight. So, like, you're hot. You're really hot, is what I have to say. Yeah. Loyalty, romance, and chivalry. A love of honor. You're a lover and it's honorable. Yes! Yes! Okay. Jenna, stop screaming. King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Yeah. I mean, with the Messiah, and the lover, and the knight, and the king, and the prostitute, and the virgin, and the detective, like, you've got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on. But, like, that's why you're very important, because you're able to handle, like, all of that, a lot going on. You got it. You got it going on. You got it going on. Okay, why else are you important? Let's get down to business here. Let's get down to business to defeat the Han. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Mulan. Maybe messages in that movie for you. Go watch it. You might have defeated the Han in a past life. I'm also thinking of Joan of Arc. Maybe look up her story, what's going on there. But why are you important? Oh, you sacrifice yourself endlessly and needlessly for the benefit of other people. And you're very strong. Breaking gender norms. Breaking boundaries and concepts that people might have about who you're supposed to be and what you are. You're making up your own path. You're forging your own field forward. And you're not letting anyone else put in their own input, because you've just realized that your input is the only one that's actually valid, because you're connected to your own intuition and no one else is connected to your intuition better than you're connected. You know exactly what the heck you're supposed to be doing, and you're tired of letting other people try and dictate that. Why else are you important? Sorry, my roommate just came home with our sweet little Ruby. I'm filming a video.
Oh.
Okay. So, with what I was just saying, there is only light, and ask your soul. You know that you can ask your soul any question and you're gonna get the exact right answer. You know that there's only light when there's only dark as well. That you're very good at combining and meshing and like discovering the balance between the two polarities that you naturally have within you. You're very connected to your own inner intuition. Very, 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 very connected. Yeah, you're just a clear source. You've got your energy like very well balanced so that you are able to just be a clear channel up and down for divine inspiration. And then we've got whispers. You hear the whispers? You hear them all the time. You hear the whispers. No, but you answer the call. And there's also a DNA strand here and a Merkaba. you've got a deep understanding of what's going on in this life and what your role is in it and how you're supposed to enhance the human evolution and enhance the evolution of our energetic fields with Gaia. Bring Gaia up, okay? And then we also pulled out sensitivity. You're very sensitive. You're a lover. It's a rose. And you might be a more divine masculine energy. And you're bringing that sensitivity back to that divine masculine energy. And that's funny because in the last one we got the divine feminine energy. So I don't even know what's going to happen in the third pile. Some sort of unicorn shiz. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh, and this rose has wings. You're bringing back sensitivity to the divine masculine. And that's like very important because divine masculine is definitely very like action oriented, very like fiery, passionate, powerful. But try a little tenderness. That's kind of your mindset. Like, try a little tenderness. Got to. Yeah. Yep, and here we are. There's like, in this picture, there's a white lotus and there's a blue flame and there's a red flame going on in the heart within a circle. Maybe look up the order of the blue flame. Yeah. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up now too afterwards because I just said it. So, order of the blue flame, whatever that means, you might be connected to it. Why are you important? Pile 2. What the heck? Who said that you could be this important? I'm just kidding. These are earth power oracles. So these are just different parts of the earth and energetic vortex fields that are there. Powerful ley lines of energetic and light codes that you might have something to do with. So these are like actual areas that you might have something to do with. Maybe Google them afterwards. Who knows? But they're going to be telling us a little bit of why you're so important. Ooh, Machu Picchu. I'm nourished in both body and mind. I can see my part in the wider universe. I reap what I sow. Ooh, the Ajanta Caves. Enlightenment is a journey. I can show compassion to myself and all living beings. I can be centered within chaos. All my past lives have brought me to this perfect moment of realization and wisdom. You're a very old soul, and you already know that. And if you don't already know that, you're about to. You're definitely about to. Yeah, Machu Picchu, the Ajanta Caves, these are all like very, very, very old ancient places. So like you are very ancient. You may not have been on this earth in quite some times. Okay, next we have the Wolumbin, Mount Warning. I create my own destiny and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. There's something going on with your hands. You're very, very connected to the sun. And the color red and orange, the color pink. You're also connected to the moon at the same time, which is what was going on in the last pile too. We're connecting with a lot of people who have their divine feminine and masculine solar and lunar energies very powerfully balanced or getting there, if that makes sense. Woo! What's happening? I don't know, but this is fun. I'm having fun doing this. Maybe you take things down and from above and bring them down in a very like cyclical, like entrancing way. And then this is also kind of like, I don't know. I needed to do that, so I did it. And then I was saying Egypt earlier. We've got Valley of the Kings, and you have the king. Oh my gosh, maybe you're an ancient Egyptian king. Maybe. Yeah, solar energy again. Death is transformation. It's a natural part of life. There are consequences to all actions, no matter how small. You're so important. Okay, then we've got Lake Baikal. I can be independent and successful. I can be alone and not lonely. Being different is a source of power. There is magic in the world and I can perceive it. You make people feel comfortable being different. Then we've got Uluru. This came out in the last one as well, which is an Australian Aboriginal place. Solar energy. I have power and it is real. I create my destiny. I carry the greatness of my ancestors in my body and soul. You're connected to your ancestors, whether you know it or not. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Mecca. We have freaking Mecca. Messiah and Mecca. So, Jesus? Is that you? Muhammad? Is that you? I'm just kidding. Like, okay. I radiate my peace outwards. I have faith. I am devoted. I understand that forgiveness frees me. You're just bringing us all home on the road to Mecca. I thank you for your work. I thank you for your soul, for your just you being here, because you are very important. I don't know how we would be doing this without you, to be honest. You're very balanced. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Maybe you're a veteran. Why did I say that? I'll see you next time. All right. Pile 3 with the emerald. I dropped this one too. Ruby, can you bring me back that emerald? Ruby's like, Mom, I thought I wasn't supposed to touch your crystals. And I'm like, Ruby, you're right. Thank you. You are so respectful. You are so respectful. You're so too damn perfect. She's just looking at me in the most cute and perfect way ever. Pile 3. You have rosy cheeks, or you make people's cheeks flushed and rosy in embarrassment. You're very cute and cuddly and adorable, whether you mean to be or not. You have a really strong relationship with animals. Oh, Ruby. You're very important to the animal world. You might find that animals are just naturally drawn to you. Hi. I feel like if you were here, you would be petting my dog. So, on behalf of you, I'm petting my dog. Oh, the big yawns. Oh, you're just like a light little fluffy cloud. That's how I feel about you. You're very important. You don't take things too seriously. You might have had a rough around the edges upbringing, but because of that, like, you're able to see how to smooth things over very well. There's no parts of you that are jagged. What we got going on with our emeralds? Okay, those came out of the last pile, so we're not going to do that again. I'm addicted to your love. I'm addicted to your love. Woo, ah. People are addicted to your love. Yep, addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. Also very powerful with your hands. You can move energies and block them and direct them. You are an artist. You express a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. You're very good at seeing life symbolically because you're also a scribe. You preserve knowledge and information. You might be a painter and a writer, or work with those two different types of modalities of communicating ideas really well. Your throat chakra might be a little blocked right now because you're a little bit afraid of expressing yourself fully, but like once you do, yes, because you actually are like, I'm thinking, you know, like Rembrandt, Picasso, Van Gogh, like very the heck, why am I coughing? You're all about your heart chakra. Maybe work on your throat chakra a little bit because you've got really important messages to communicate to this world. You're an amazing companion. You are loyal, tenacity, and completely and utterly unselfish. You're amazing. You're very important. You just need to let your light shine a little bit more. And if you're working on that, I'm very proud of you. Here, let's move this throat chakra energy together. Slave, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. You are a puppet for the divine, and you're happy doing so. You're also a warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. You've conquered your ego, for sure. For sure. For sure you've conquered your ego. Do you understand how important that is? Guys, you're very important. Very, 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 very important. I'm late for a very important date. Alice in Wonderland. You could be like Alice in Wonderland. Giving yourself very good advice, but seldom following it. But let's talk about why you're important, not what you need to do, okay? Because, like, you don't need to do anything. You're perfect just the way you are right now. Even if, like, your throat does hurt, like, you're still freaking a boss, ASSBITCH. Why did I do that? This pause makes me feel like a little, like, loopy, like I'm up in fairy dreamland. I'm like, hi, where are you? Spirals. You might be really into spirals. You might see that time is just a construct that our human brains have evolved into creating. I was right. You might be always right. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to confuse you. Some of them want to be confused. Ooh, staying alive, staying alive. Well, you can tell by the way I lose my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Do 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 do. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Okay, you might like 80s music because here we are doing this. Okay, so divine animals literally popped out, and we were talking about animals earlier, and there is a lion on this card, so you could be a Leo, or lions could be very important to you. That makes me know who maybe is watching. Look at, it's just like a little rainbow light heart. Like, ah! I love this card so much. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you understand nature very well. You're very grounded. Very grounded, this one. Okay, variance. Whew. Whew. All these cards have like wings in them, and then we've got expansion, variance, like, why am I hitting myself in the face? I don't know, but I was. Your energy might be like a slap in the face to people, like a wake-up call. I kind of now like want to get slapped in the face. I don't know. That's weird. You're very expanded. You've got an expanded sense of self, for sure. For shizzle. For shizzle. For shizzle. Snoop Dogg might be important to you, or could be very important to you. Variance. Yeah, you've got like just a lot of variety going on inside of your energetic field. You've got so many different frequencies happening at different levels, like, and you're like somehow able to turn them into like a beautiful melody. Yep, the beautiful melody of that which is you. You're extremely important. You also cause a lot of people to have intense bouts of transformation. You have intensely transformed yourself over and over and over and over and over again. And because of that, you've been an inspiration to other people doing the same thing. Like the spiral nature, the cyclical nature of time, like natural cycles, natural spirals within different types of constructs that we humans have created in our own mind. You're transforming the concepts behind those just with your existence, which is very, very, very important, because that's literally like time, space, reality type shiz. You're like changing that with your presence. No one wants to leave you behind. Also, if you're trying to manifest any sort of soul love in your life, you're very good at, you're a very amazing manifester. You could quite literally just say you want something today and have it show up at your door tomorrow. The only reason why that hasn't happened thus far is because you're very intelligent. You can see all sides and all timelines to situations, and so whenever you say something, you might already convince yourself why that's not going to happen, why that can't happen, why it shouldn't happen, why it couldn't possibly be possible. But if you just healed all of those limitations that you have within yourself, you really could make things happen like the next day. You just have to believe. Your soul has so much love to offer. And then also 33 and 25, if those are important to you. 7:33 p.m. 6:25 a.m. I don't know. I'm excited for you. I don't know why. I love you. 33. Soul love. This is like my favorite card. Your soul has a lot of love. A whole lot of love. You're a very good manifester. I almost want to read you like what's going on in the soul love. Like, I haven't read any of the like things for anyone yet, but I really want to read you soul love. Okay? Unconditional love. You are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what it has been before. You are at the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. When you look out in balance, you are seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything to your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you're trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't, go easy on yourself, as it is just a sign that you are yet to love something about yourself. Knowing love is to love knowing. I'm gonna end it with this meditation. So if you want to close your eyes and just meditate with me, I will lead you through it. Place a hand on your heart. Gently close your eyes. Slow your breathing and imagine a curtain of stars in front of you. The curtain parts to reveal a reflection of your inner self. This is your essence, the expanded you, the truth of you, and the love that is always here for you. It may look like a light being, a guide, or an angel, but it is you. Look deeply at this reflection. Give yourself a wink and say, I love you. Feel the union of your alignment. You have created a new way for love to flow through you, to activate even deeper truths. Honor the amazing brightness of love and clarity and float in this soft, nurturing space. Immerse yourself in this stillness and feel the transformative power of unconditional love. Stay here in love for at least 1 minute. When you feel ready, focus on your physical body and breathe love into the heart of you and all. The greatest gift you can be graced with is the ability to see the divine soul in everyone, including yourself. Open your eyes and flow through your day. Draw or write about 3 ways you feel love when you think about or are around others that you love. Think about those feelings often. You're extremely important. And you're about to see more reasons why than I could ever even try and communicate to you. Thank you so much for staying here with me. And I will see you again very soon. I love you.